Hi Internet, hope you're well. Well, today we're taking you on a round the world setup tour. It's going to evolve because it already has, and it's going to evolve again. But with this bike, I can leave and never come home. Before, I think you know the song, Intro. Hi Internet, hope you're well. I'm Tom, and I'm delighted to share with you my passion for extreme sports and pushing yourself. I want to go far, but to do that, I need your help. So don't forget to subscribe. For you, it's no big deal, but for me, it can change everything. I'll keep my eyes on you. I'll sing the truth from the shadows. I'll use my fighting words. My fighting words. I'm so tired of forgetting what I'm capable of, so I'll use my fighting words. Well, my little Internet, as I told you in the intro, with this bike, I can leave for life and never go home. It's not very complicated. I've got 100 liters of capacity, 38, 38, 6, 6, 6, and 6, and a backpack. And this is for chatting with you, Internet. Before we get into the details, I'll tell you roughly what and where to store it. I've got 38 liters in the moto bag on the left, dedicated to the bivouac. I've got 6 liters just above that, dedicated to the mechanics. I have 6 liters just behind that, are dedicated to the galley. I have 38 liters on the other side, dedicated to my daily life. I've got 6 liters at the back, dedicated to all the recharging and electrical stuff for the trip. I've got 6 liters in the back, dedicated to the inner tube and compressor and yum, and a few tools too. So let's start with the mini bags. Internet. Here, as I said, is my toolkit. Easy to access and quickly available. I won't go through it again. If you want to see everything that's in it, there's a video here or somewhere. Plus I've got some Rick and Scotch inside. That never changes. And a gear selector, because if that breaks, it's a pain in the ass. At the back, when you open it, it's a real pain. I've got straps all over the place. That's so you can hang all kinds of stuff or get yourself in board driller. Look at this. Can you do an abseil? You saw it coming. Anyway, lots of straps. Climbing carabiners and double pulleys. I've got one, and I've got 2. One is braked and one that's not braked. And I've got 80 meters of 6mm rope. And with all that Internet, I can rappel the bike down to you or pull it out of just about anything. It's just that it's gonna take some time. The Internet bivouac. So 38 liters, but you can see that the bag is clearly not full. There's always room for a little more. Already, I've got a comforter, and a good one, because it's going to be cold. I'll give you the details right after. I've got a pillow, same thing, a real foam pillow. That's important to me. A mattress with a big air value, and of course something to make dinner. I'm making a mess of my own things. A clutch, because it's always handy to eat clutches. A backup battery for the backup battery. Everything for eating. So, knives, forks, a spare, bottle, and I've got an emergency of cutlery, all in a waterproof bag, in case I need anything else. Of course, I still have plenty of food. When I'm a big eater, tack, how many do I have? No, but I always have to help out my friends. Vanilla cream is my little gourmet side. Vanilla cream, vanilla cream. Vanilla cream, apple buddies. And I've got an extra pair of gloves. This is an emergency pair of summer gloves. This is my bag, 38 liters of bivouac. And if I want to add Internet to my top comfort level, strap a small bivouac chair to the back of the moto bag. A little bivouac chair, because this, when you've done your day, it's still important to have a little chair. In the little mini bag at the back, I've got all the electrics. So I've got strains to recharge all the batteries. Accessories, oh, I'm bored with the strings in my hands. So with that, normally I can recharge everything. I have a second battery, which is actually the first. It's the one I use most regularly. The second is for backup. And in here, I've got all the spare cables, GoPro mounts, the big things for recharging batteries. Big things for recharging batteries. In short, all the electrical necessities for video operation. Here's the video tripod, because it's only a backpack. And here's my easily accessible gear bag, a pair of warm gloves. Gloves in my bag. This internet is a pair of heated gloves. So these are warm gloves in case of extreme cold. Tack and tack. And in here, I've already got some clothing organizers. That's really, really practical. So in here are my t-shirts. Yes, it's all empty because you know that the heat bag is pretty full. So I've got enough t-shirts to last about 10 days. Here, I've got shorts and pants. The pants aren't in here because they're on me. Thermal lining for warmth. This is the AMT lining. I have 2 of these. My second one is the one I have on when I'm riding. And if I don't have it on when I'm riding, it's on my jacket. This is really the thermal lining for cold weather. A liner for the tops, a liner for the bottoms. Shorts and other thermal liners in case you need a spare. You see, that's all the rest of my dirty laundry. Fortunately, you don't have the smell. Laundry tutorial. To do a good load of laundry on a trip, you need a waterproof bag of dirty clothes. Then some washing up liquid. I won't have anything left to wash myself, but that's okay, I'll be clean. Then you need water. Once you've got all your dirty things, water and detergent, you close your bag. Then you have to find something to shake it with. Well, there you go. There you go. All you have to do is rinse and sanitize. See you later for more internet washing tips. Toiletry bag. In here, I've got everything I need for washing and everything I need for first aid. So this is everything that's going to be medicated. Right here. It's going to be a well-stocked first aid kit with a survival blanket and then toiletries and daily necessities. In here, I've got a garbage bag. I've got wipes to wash myself when we're bivouacking, shower gel that also does laundry and dishes, toothpaste, sunscreen. In short, the essentials. I've got my 2 pairs of shoes, so a very small pair of shoes that don't take up much space. These shoes are the talk of the town. I really like them. The toe shoes are also water shoes. The second pair of shoes is what I have on my feet. I change them to do lots of tests. But basically, you need a pair of shoes you can keep warm in winter, so you can wear socks in them. You can't wear socks in these. Anything that's underpants and so on. And there, everything socks with a pair of waterproof socks, lots of pairs of motorcycle socks, everyday socks, and all the sewing kit you need for sewing. Because yes, I cut. So everything you need for sewing, with big needles for leather, a breath mint to repair just about everything, a bag you've torn, clothes you've torn. In short, lots of things you're going to be able to sew up with this, and in here, you're done. In my back tail pack, you'll find everything that's going to be food, so dried apricots, sweets, things like that. The little FACOM kit, the little magic kit, and then everything that's going to be front chamber, rear chamber, and easy access compressor. On the back of my strapped-in bike, I have my tent. So this is the first time I've tested the DV tent on a long trip. I'm usually more of a motorcycle tent person. This time, I wanted to see what it would be like to take a smaller one. I have to admit that with all this mess, I like the motorcycle tent so I can spread out in it. But the advantage of the DV tent is that it's mostly self-supporting. So in the sand, it stands on its own. And just below the tent, I've got a 6 liter of 6 liters, which brings my total autonomy from 20 to 26 liters. Cool stuff. What's in the handlebar bag? My license, my credit card. Just in case, I've got a fire starter. Well, something to make, it's not a fire starter, it's to make sparks. A potabolizing straw to potabolize the water found in the desert, for example. A little mochule thingy to wash my visor. A Leatherman, I've got a few of those, let's say. A bendable choker, because you can never have too many chokers. A lighter from an Albanian gentleman who gave it to me, who was very kind. I've got an iPhone cape, an emergency beacon, just in case for internships. And what do I have here? I've got little stickers given to the kids when I pass them. And in the back, I've got some aluminum foil. Once again, a source of fire, just in case. For navigation, I have a Triple Tech tablet. It's a very, very bright tablet. So I don't use Carpeters anymore because I've had a lot of problems with them. I've just bought this one. It's working really well at the moment, and so far I'm very happy with it. I've got the remote control on the handlebar so I can use it while riding, and it's really, really practical. And what's more, the advantage of this tablet is that it works really well as a tablet. So in the evening I can prepare for the next day and create my tracks directly on it. In short, it's hyper practical. And the last internet thing is my big rucksack that I always have on my back. That's not nice, but I haven't found any other solution so I don't smash everything up when I ride. That's all I'm going to talk about in the video. So inside I've got my computer, I've got lots of batteries for all the cameras I use, so I'll do a tutorial on that or a video if you're interested. DJI Osmo Action 4 and 3 at the moment. I've got a lot of hard drives, just to give you an idea. I've got 11 teras of available storage. That may sound like a lot, but just to give you an idea, I did 1 tera's 61 just over the 9 days with the Vestrom Experience. So it goes very fast. I've got something really important. It's the internet headlamp. It's always in my handlebar bag. It's not there because I used it last night. It's still in the bedroom. Well, with all this internet junk I'm taking with me, it's still a lot. But there's still one place where I keep things, in my motorcycle jacket. I'll do a tutorial on the stuff I use when I'm traveling on an internet motorcycle, but that would require a full video. Here, I'll just tell you what's inside. Yes, I'm often told that my jacket weighs 3 tons. Yes, that's true. It's not the jacket that's heavy. It's everything I put in it. I've already got 3 liters of water in the back, and I can drink directly all the time with the little hose. In that pocket, there's a spare hose. Just in case the Camelback hose breaks, in case I need to siphon off a motorcycle, in case I need to... Anyway, I've got an extra hose. In the pocket on the other side, I'm going to have extra chokers, because you can never have too many chokers, either for me or to give to the kids I meet. Sunglasses, because sunglasses are really important. Inside, internet in the waterproof pocket, if you're not bilingual, all the essentials for modern life. Mullah, because I've got money. Well, all kidding aside, passport, which must always be with you, motorcycle registration document, then the specific paper you got if you entered the country in Morocco. You have a piece of paper that corresponds to your passport and your motorcycle, which you must always have with you. So on the back of my jacket, in the big pocket, I have my second AMT. Liner from Alpi. I told you I had 2, so this is the one. I have a spare, and that's it. It's not bad. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Yeah, I dance. I like to dance. I think dancing is in Africa. Since I'm in Africa, I dance. Why do I do this? As for my comforter, internet, I found a fairly compact comforter. It's not the original packaging because it's actually more compact. Comfort, -5 degrees, borderline, -11, extreme, -31. So with this, you can go cold. This is a small foam pillow that I can compress further with straps, so it takes up less space if I want. But for me, the little foam pillow is essential. And since I like having big pillows, my little personal technique is to go and put the pillow in with my things underneath. This makes my pillow bigger and my pillow tee softer. And that is happiness. As for the mattress, it's the Thermarest Neo Air. So it's an R value, 6.9. The maximum R value is 7. So it's a highly insulating mattress. It's expensive, but it's very good quality and it's really warm. If you don't want to be cold, it's a good choice for me. In the ultimate round-the-world setup, have the spare bike with you, and even more than that, have the spare bike hidden on your bike. Somewhere you can't find it, but it's accessible without a key. That's important in case you break or lose the key. I'm not the type to lose things, but in any case, you always have to have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, and even a plan Z. Well, there's been a lot of water under the bridge since the shoot, and as usual, I've got no head, so I've forgotten a few things. Under my saddle, there's always a small hatchet and a handsaw. Well, a manual chainsaw, so that I can simply cut through the roads. So here, tidy up. A hatchet and a manual chainsaw. These can really help you cut large trunks to clear a path, or build a cabin, or make a raft to carry the motorcycle. Anyway, well, that's it, internet, all kidding aside. I hope this video helps. Yes, there are certainly plenty of other things we could take away, things we could improve. Don't hesitate to comment if there are other things you could do differently. In any case, this is the way I do things, and it suits me just fine. And with this, I can leave ad vitam aeternum. And that's important to me. The goal of the trial in my life is autonomy. To be able to go anywhere and do anything with my bike on my own. And that, for me, that's what trials is all about. Well, come on, internet, here's to it. And I lost the keys to my bike before I left for Albania. When I got back from Albania, I found them on the ground in my garden. Yeah, but I never lose things.